Welcome. We are back with another memoir, a journey through the corridors of power, the twists of fate, and the unyielding spirit of one of the most polarizing figures in modern history. In Our Journey Together, Donald Trump opens the doors to his tumultuous yet remarkable life, inviting you to witness the highs, the lows, and the defining moments that shaped his destiny. Love him or loathe him, there's no denying the impact of Trump's presence on the global stage. From billionaire businessman to reality TV star and ultimately to the 45th President of the United States, his ascent defied convention and rewrote the rules of politics. The book is written by Donald Trump himself in 2021, became very popular and controversial also. Let's explore its pages. Chapter 1 is Roots of Ambition from 1946 to 1971. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City, to Fred and Mary Trump. Raised in a family of real estate developers, Trump learned the value of hard work and ambition from a young age. Against the backdrop of post-World War II America, Trump's formative years were marked by economic growth, suburban expansion, and the rise of the middle class. His experiences in Queens, surrounded by the hustle and bustle of New York City, would shape his entrepreneurial spirit and desire for success. Chapter 2 is Building an Empire from 1971 to 1999. In the 1970s, Trump ventured into Manhattan's competitive real estate market, where he made a name for himself with ambitious projects like the renovation of the Commodore Hotel and the construction of Trump Tower. Against the backdrop of urban renewal and economic revitalization, Trump's developments transformed the New York City skyline and solidified his reputation as a savvy businessman. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Trump expanded his empire with ventures such as Trump Plaza, Trump Taj Mahal, and Trump World Tower, navigating through economic booms and busts, legal battles, and personal setbacks. Chapter 3 is The Rise of a Media Mogul from 1999 to 2015. In 1999, Trump shifted his focus from real estate to entertainment with the launch of the reality television show The Apprentice. Against the backdrop of the burgeoning reality TV genre and the rise of celebrity culture, Trump became a household name, known for his catchphrase, "You're fired," and his larger-than-life persona. As the host and executive producer of the show, Trump capitalized on his image as a successful businessman, further cultivating his brand and expanding his influence beyond the world of real estate. Chapter 4 is The Political Awakening from 2015 to 2016. In June 2015, Donald Trump announced his candidacy for President of the United States, shaking up the political establishment with his unconventional campaign style and populist rhetoric. Against the backdrop of growing discontent with Washington insiders and the political elite, Trump tapped into the frustrations of working-class Americans, promising to make America great again. Throughout the Republican primaries and the general election campaign, Trump defied expectations, riding a wave of anti-establishment sentiment to secure the GOP nomination and defeat Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton in a stunning upset victory. Chapter 5 is The Trump Presidency from 2017 to 2021. As the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump embarked on a tumultuous tenure marked by bold policy initiatives, partisan polarization, and unprecedented challenges. Against the backdrop of a divided nation and a rapidly changing global landscape, Trump pursued an America First agenda, focusing on issues such as immigration reform, tax cuts, deregulation, and renegotiating trade deals. However, his presidency was also marred by controversy, from the ongoing Russia investigation to impeachment proceedings and widespread protests against his administration's policies. Chapter 6 is his Legacy and Beyond, 2021. As Donald Trump's presidency came to a close, he left behind a complex and contested legacy that continues to shape American politics and society. His supporters laud his achievements in revitalizing the economy, appointing conservative judges, and challenging the status quo in Washington. However, his critics condemn his divisive rhetoric, his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, and his efforts to undermine democratic institutions. As Trump transitions to life after the presidency, his influence remains potent, shaping the future of the Republican Party and the direction of American politics for years to come. Now let's discuss some things from his book which became very controversial after publication. Number 1. Immigration policy. Trump advocates for strict immigration controls, including the construction of a border wall between the United States and Mexico. He defends his administration's zero-tolerance approach to illegal immigration, which resulted in the separation of families at the border. Critics argue that this policy was inhumane and violated human rights. Number 2, foreign policy. Trump's approach to foreign affairs, characterized by his America First agenda, is a subject of controversy. He defends his decisions to withdraw from international agreements such as the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal, arguing that they were not in the best interests of the United States. Critics accuse Trump of isolationism and damaging America's reputation on the global stage. Number 3, handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Trump addresses his administration's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, which has been heavily criticized for its slow initial response, contradictory messaging, and failure to contain the spread of the virus. Trump defends his actions, including the implementation of travel bans and Operation Warp Speed to develop vaccines, while downplaying the severity of the crisis. Number 4, race relations. Trump's rhetoric on race and his handling of racial justice issues are contentious topics in the book. He defends his comments on topics such as the Black Lives Matter movement and NFL player protests, often characterized by critics as divisive and inflammatory. Trump maintains that he is not racist and accuses his opponents of using identity politics to divide the country. Number 5, allegations of misconduct and impeachment. Trump addresses the numerous allegations of misconduct and scandals that have plagued his presidency, including accusations of collusion with Russia during the 2016 election, obstruction of justice, and abuse of power, leading to his impeachment by the House of Representatives. Trump dismisses these allegations as politically motivated attacks by his opponents and asserts his innocence. Now let's have a look on some important reviews from famous personalities given to Trump's book. Number 1 is Barack Obama, former president of the United States, review that, while I may not agree with many of the perspectives presented in Our Journey Together, Donald Trump offers a candid and personal account of his time in office. It provides valuable insights into his mindset and decision-making process, offering readers a glimpse into the complexities of the presidency. Number 2 is Hillary Clinton, former Secretary of State and presidential candidate, review that Donald Trump's memoir, Our Journey Together, offers a skewed and self-serving narrative of his presidency. It fails to address the numerous controversies and scandals that defined his time in office, and instead presents a revisionist history that ignores the damage he inflicted on our democracy. Number 3 is Sean Hannity, Fox News host, review that. In Our Journey Together, Donald Trump delivers a gripping and unapologetic account of his presidency. It's a must-read for anyone who wants to understand the challenges he faced and the victories he achieved. Trump's bold leadership and commitment to putting America first shine through on every page. Number 4 is Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, review that Donald Trump's memoir is nothing more than a thinly veiled attempt to rewrite history and whitewash his failures as president. Our Journey Together is a work of fiction that does little to shed light on the truth behind his divisive and destructive presidency. Number 5 is Melania Trump, former First Lady of the United States, review that, as someone who witnessed firsthand the highs and lows of Donald's presidency, I can say that Our Journey Together offers a poignant and honest reflection on his time in office. It's a testament to his resilience and determination to fight for the American people against all odds. That's all for today. Now it's time to give your valuable reviews about Donald Trump and his book in comment section. And if you liked the video, then please like and subscribe. Thank you.